yesterday, and it's being discussed a lot online today about one of the two Satmar Rebbes, or maybe you could say more than two, but one of the two, if you want to call it Chaim Shia Halberstam, a Shtikler Rebbe, and in a certain sense, Lipa, so there is more than one thing even, but Samuel Leib Teitelbaum, some with who I've or polite term pasuk, when you're saying something in Lashon HaKodesh, it makes more sense to say the actual pasuk than to paraphrase. But were our non-Jewish neighbors, and so the question is, what's the proper way to approach the issue? A lot of Israel's policies, even though he's critical in those things, and the Rebbe says, there's nothing to be gained by criticizing over Israeli. It racializes the Jewish identity. I believe Judaism is a religion and should be identified as such. And I distinguish religion from faith. Can share. Are we still recording? The Jewish religion, meaning that which you're bound to, that's what it means to be a Jew, is that we're bound to follow halacha. Which is, what you don't like, that's not the point. The point is more something was invented by anti-Semites who want to create a racial theory. But the point is, that's an interesting point. Heretics, they share our religion. Yeah, I'm lagging because the reception here in the rural. So back to the subject about Mamdani particularly. People wisely pointing out that Reb Zalman Leib never said the Satmar Rebbe thinks that Mamdani is not somebody. Are we still going? Hi, Bob Rob. So the point that we want to bring out is that what value is, what purpose is there in talking about it and mentioning it publicly to instigate and antagonize someone? There's nothing gained by it. Of course, we should vote against him, and it was a tremendous avlo, what a tremendous misdeed, what Curtis Sliwa did by not dropping out and leaving us this mess. A lot of people are claiming that the Satmar community voted for Mamdani. I believe the voter records would show, because you can see by locations and so forth, that by and large he did not. They did not, but they wanted an open door, because you have to be respectful. You have to try to have dialogue even with those who might be antagonistic. But the point is that there's nothing to be gained by antagonizing this character. He's the mayor, unfortunately, but also it's somewhat slanderous also to label him an anti-Semite. I think is to point out that he's a communist. All right, we're back on. So that's just mainly the main thing that we want to bring out here is FS Sakura. Please put a comment, because it's hard for me to. If you make a comment maybe on one of my other videos, then I should be able to like that. I don't know if it's really the case. I think you need. Might just thinks of a Jewish governor recalling a professed Muslim mayor. I don't think he's really a Muslim. That's a different story. So, especially when you see a picture of him in a mosque wearing shoes, unless he wears socks that look like shoes, which could be. He could have like funny novelty socks. I don't know. But the biggest problem with this Mamdani character is that he's a communist. And that's why we have to fight against him as Americans. Nothing to do with being Jewish, Israel, Zionism, nothing like that. But nonetheless, as long as he is the mayor, we have to show respect to the office, and even to a certain level, respect to the person, even though we could vehemently disagree with him. And what we have to do is to change hearts and minds and teach and educate the world about how evil communism is. And that's how we have to get rid of him. Politically and peacefully in the ballot box or through the recall process legally. But until then, there's nothing can be done. So what do you gain by being rude to him? There's nothing gained. So let's just accept that he is the mayor and stop. This is Baruch Hashem. I'm lucky. I don't stinking in New York City. I'm lucky enough to live in the rural area, but we got to get rid of Kathy Hochul too. She's also problematic. We've got a lot of these people who are problematic, so it shouldn't be anything to do with any of this identity politics, this and that. He's a Muslim, he's an Asian, he's an African, he's a whatever he is, but rather to focus on and that he's a phony. He engages intentionally in code switching, and that he uses a fake accent, and that he's a communist, and he's an enemy of the United States because he's a communist, and that we have and Senator McCarthy was right. We have to weed out the communist influence and infiltration in these United States. And it should have nothing to do with being Jewish or Zionist or Israel or anything else. It should only have communism and socialism, which incidentally, Israel is a social country. So really, Mamdani has more in common with Netanyahu than we have with him, because it's a socialist country, even though Netanyahu is quote-unquote the nonsense and garbage that they have there than Trump and Netanyahu. So that's the truth. That's the truth. All right, I'm about to lose